Welcome to some actual content. Passive Exile for Dummies is back. And today we are gonna look at Uber Elder. Sorry for skipping regular Elder, that's still a video to come. And in the true spirit of For Dummies, we're gonna do this from the start, and that is how to spawn him. First, we need to progress Zana's questline, which is to collect memory fragments. Once Shaper Influence spawns on your first map, you need to complete that map to proc the questline. The reward should be a random map of that tier. I'm sorry, I just cannot remember which tier this starts on. I want to assume tier 2, since we get tier 1 maps just by doing the first map device quest. We then keep doing this tier by tier until we hit tier 6, which will give us our first memory fragments, and Elder Influence should start appearing on your atlas. From tier 7 and onwards, we need to do Elder Influence maps instead of Shaper Influence, and we need to push the Elder Influence onto the correct tier. For the last 4 memory fragments, we need to spawn Red tier Elder and his guardians. After this, you will get a quest to kill Shaper. Once you've killed Shaper, he will drop a key. Take it to the Templar laboratory located in the epilogue to get the Elder Orb, and now we can spawn Uber Elder. To do this, we need to push Elder's Influence to any tier 15. Once we have that, Shaper's Influence should appear on all of his guardians. Once we have Shaper's Influence on all of the guardians, we need to kill the Shaper guardian that has the Elder Influence around it. If we do any other guardian, it will not work. The easiest way to spawn Influence on tier 15s is to have a completely fresh Influence board, no Influence at all on your atlas, and then just complete tier 15 maps until we get the Influence. Once we've done the first guardian, we can do any other guardian. Once we've done all 4, Elder's Guardian will take their place, and now we have to run all 4 Shaper Guardian maps again. The order doesn't matter this time. Once we've killed all 4 of Elder's Guardian, we put in a Shaper set into the map device, and now we can fight Uber Elder. I cannot stress enough how much ridiculously easier this fight is if you can wear Comb's Roots. Because one of the biggest reasons you may end up dying is due to being slowed by Elder, and with Comb's Roots you are immune to this. We have to fight Shaper and Elder at the same time here. Elder has all of his previous abilities except his Jesus face. Shaper has all of his previous abilities except the Bullet Hell face. The majority of the damage types are physical and cold damage. Shaper still does his teleport slam, so be on the alert for that one. Elder will occasionally do the tentacle whip and his slam. Now remember, when Elder goes up in the air and does the sprinkles, it always follows by a slam. Anomalies will also spawn throughout the fight, the floating black balls. The ideal spots to pop these are the outer edges in the middle. You want to avoid popping them in the middle, and you want to try and stack them on top of each other. We won't be able to attack whichever target we want, and Invulnerability Aura will jump around between the two sequentially. Our first target is Shaper. He will teleport randomly around the corners of the map and do the triple yellow balls and the giant beam. Meanwhile, Elder will from a distance shoot his Ice Barret at you. In this situation, I like to tap Shaper a little, then move to his other side, then tap him again, and then move to the other side again, and this is to avoid Shaper's attacks and Elder's spears. Throughout the entirety of the fight, I like to move in really big circles around the edges of the map, throw a few jabs, then run a lap, then throw a few jabs. This is the safest way to beat the fight. I'll post a link down in the description below of an Uber Elder kill I did with Essence Drain that should showcase how I move. I also have a few videos from previous leaks on my channel where I kill Uber Elder with Elemental Hit. Once we get Shaper to 75%, we now get to fight Elder. When Shaper isn't our primary focus, he should still be our very primary focus. The biggest reasons you'll die in Uber Elder is because you let go of Shaper's sight. Always, at all times, be sure where Shaper is so he won't off-screen you with his beam and balls. The biggest key to defeat Uber Elder, in my opinion, is to know exactly where Shaper is at all times. If you lose sight of him, stop attacking Elder until you find him so you can avoid his attack better. At some point here, Elder will do his expanding Nova. It takes exactly 9 seconds from when he starts to cast it to when it explodes. Between those 9 seconds, you are safe to walk the outer edges, as you should, because if you get slowed here, you're an easy target for Shaper. I'm now 100% sure Elder only ever slows you when he burrows underground first, but I don't take any chances. Once Elder is down to 75%, there will be a portal phase where a bunch of ads will spawn. The propagator ads needs to die as fast as possible, because if left alive for too long, they will leave permanent physical degen on the ground. These propagators will also spawn randomly throughout the fight, and not just during the portal phases, so keep your eyes open. Because if you leave degen all over the place, it is going to be absolute hell. After the portal phase, we fight Shaper again, down to 50%, then Elder down to 50%, and then we will have a Shaper portal phase, where he will open up a portal and a stream of monsters will come out. During this time, Elder will be invulnerable, but he will still be attacking you. After that, we take Shaper down to 25%, then we take Elder down to 25%, and then there will be a second portal phase. After this portal phase, both Elder and Shaper will be targetable, but you will have to kill Shaper first and then Elder either way. I hope this video has been helpful. Happy jewel hunting, and I also hope more Pass of Exile for Dummies videos will be coming. And if you thought this video was far too long, I have a finger for you in my pocket.